Where we came from was a nasty pole barn, and we had no lot. So we had to park all of our machines and equipment inside every night. And so all those muddy machines, the tracks, the wheels, all that drugged mud into the building every night. So it was a freaking dust bowl. When we built this, we decided no machines go in the shop. They all stay outside. They go in the shipping containers. They get locked up out there. We don't secure them in the shop anymore. The only machine that goes in the shop is that forklift, and the forklift can access the pallet racking. So when equipment comes back at the end of the day, it gets dropped here on the pad with the bobcat or the skid steer, and then it gets pulled in with the forklift, or it gets pulled right off the truck right here on this pad with the forklift. So that eliminates all the dust and the mud getting drug into the shop and keeps it clean. It's all about keeping this place clean and open. With pallet racking all the way down the side, that's the big thing. Is we got everything up off the floor, organized. The entire shop stays completely clear every night. There's nothing that goes in this shop that gets parked in here besides a forklift and a lawnmower and a welding table. That's it. So maximizing the space that we have by not cluttering it up inside and not by parking stuff in there. We'll just go through the yard. Got some equipment. These are our excavators with end cons on them. Mechalak, Takeuchi, CMP. Shop loader is a recent addition. Instead of loading trucks with skid steers in the morning to get them out of here, that thing can load up a truck in 3 scoops, and we can get a truck on the road in just a couple minutes. Everything's about getting out of here fast in the morning, not spending a bunch of time at the shop. We want to get to the job, and we want to get working as quickly as we possibly can.
Do you prefer to load out in the morning versus at night?
Yeah. Everything changes, and when you get a rainstorm or something pops up overnight, we make those final decisions in the morning. We load up. We start at 7. We can get out of here. If we're just loading trucks and getting out of here, we can pretty much be out of here by 7:30. Whenever the trucks come back in the evening, they get dumped, unloaded, everything gets put back, and you start fresh in the morning. Perfect. All the trucks are on parking blocks. All of our trucks are numbered, and they're color-coded. So that's 701, it's blue. All the tools in the toolbox are painted blue. The parking block says 701, so that truck gets parked there every night. There's no question of where it belongs. Every truck has a different color and a different letter on it. That one got a new hood and it hasn't gotten put back on there, but they're all color-coded. That one's got silver tools, that one's got orange tools, that one's got green tools. So that just helps everybody. On the job site, you got multiple trucks, multiple sets of tools out. Everybody knows where the tools go at the end of the day, but with the color coding. This is what we're going to, these backpack toolboxes, underbody, fold down sides. So you got all your hand tools in there, leaf blower. So keep a lot of tools on the truck. Try to have what you need to do some basic landscaping when you pull up. So more parking blocks. These are our trailers.
You guys have CDL?
Yeah.
Do you pay for them?
Yeah. Yeah, we've got 3 with them right now. We got another guy that's about to get them. We do have, some of these trucks are 25.9 GVW and some of them are 33,000 GVW. 33,000 require a CDL. We have a 10,000 pound trailer so that somebody without a CDL can tow, or 9,000 whatever trailer can tow with a 25.9 truck. But they can't tow 20,000 pound trailers with their 25.9s without a CDL. Pintle hooks on everything. Everybody has a pintle hook. We don't deal with different ball sizes and swapping balls and all that kind of stuff. It's all pintles. And all the trailers are numbered, T2, T3, T4. T1 is missing, that's the enclosed trailer. And they're color coded too. This is like all the different attachments and stuff go back here. Got our boards. We've got all the attachments for the 6-ton machine are right here. All the attachments for the 9-ton excavator are there. Skid steer attachments, mini skid attachments are over there, all separated out. We've got a little bin here for all the material that comes back from jobs. Gets staged right here, pallets, And that way we can return them to vendors or decide if we're gonna keep them or throw them away or what. But it all goes back here at the end of the day instead of just random throughout the yard. We just took a regular mini skid tiller and we mounted a Encon EC oil bracket to the top. And now it can go on an excavator. So you've got a tiller that goes on an excavator. It's fantastic.
I was going to say that's so sick for
Yeah.
plant bed prep.
It really cuts down plant bed prep quite a bit. It really, like you can get in all the angles and till it up really nicely. Yeah, that's been a really, really cool attachment. Broom, grade beam, we've got jibs for both machines. We have to put the EC oil bracket on that auger yet. That's that. Yeah, well, it's like a forklift broom, and we just made that bracket. These are the bigger machine attachments here, like the 9-ton attachments. Compactor, broom, grapple, 2 different grapples. The CMP is more for like rocks. The Encon grapple is nicer for like demo stuff, like picking up small debris and sticks and stuff like that. Hydraulic forks. This is all of our skid steer attachments over here. Some mini skid. We've got a bunch of mini skid attachments out on job sites, like the hydro bucket and stuff. But this is just some random mini skid attachments. Our clean fill soil, like if we're hauling back, like digging a pool and we're hauling soil out and it's clean, it's nice stuff, we'll stockpile it back here. We're using it to hold up the back of the block bins. And then you can see our guys took out several loads of it today on a job, and we sold it on a job to build up a yard. So it's nice to have a stockpile of clean dirt. If it's nasty, we dump it in the debris bin, but if it's clean, we can just dump it here and reuse it. This is our debris area. That's leaf compost there. This is, at the end of the day, this is where we dump all of our debris. So if you're pulling off debris, digging out a patio, whatever junk can get dumped right here. Brush there, debris here. We have a hard fill down the road, and then so when that fills up, we bring in a trucking company and we load up their trucks and they run it and dump it over there. It's pretty simple. We can fill that thing up, and with that loader, we can load out one of their trucks in like 5 or 6 minutes. So it moves pretty fast. And then we've also got trash. Instead of paying for the dumpster, we're going with this. And there's a landfill down the road, so we just load that out the same way into dump trucks. So it's a lot more cost effective just to use a bin for our trash. This section is all the materials, 57s, 9s, creek rock, mulch. This is like all the stuff that we're using on a daily basis. That's what we stock. We try to keep our material selection for jobs pretty simple. Use the same rock every time, use the same mulch, that kind of thing. Just keep that. We don't want a million bins out here. Instead of having all the clutter and hand tools and small tools and hardware and all the junk that accumulates in the shop, cluttering it up, we got all these Connex boxes. And like that one right there is filled with like hand tools, hardscape tools, stuff that doesn't go out on a daily basis, but just all the stuff that you need every once in a while is in there. And so it just decreases the clutter in the shop. Fueling, and then these two here are where we park our equipment at night, skid steers, mini skids, that kind of stuff. Rather than in the shop, they go in shipping containers. Fueling there. We've got the mailbox right there is our fuel log. So whenever somebody gets fuel, they log their fuel. They check the engine oil and log whether they had to add it or whether it was okay. They log the hours of the machine so that we know where they are at for maintenance purposes. We can keep up with that. And then we can also keep track if somebody's stealing fuel. So fuel log's pretty important. Nobody gets fuel without filling out the paperwork in there. Bulk boulder delivery. This is a good spot. We just dump it in the dirt over here and have pavers. So that's what that is. Employee parking right here along the front for now. They've all got parking blocks where they park. That's it for the yard tour.
Thank you.
So, yeah.